Okay, welcome everyone. I'm going to hold off on officially calling to order because I know Aaron is trying to join us, but we'll do a quick sound check with Brad. Brad, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We probably do a Travis Squires sound check.
Yeah, that would be great. I see. Travis, do you mind doing a quick sound check with us as well?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
I hear you perfectly. Thank you.
And we appreciate Travis joining our meeting.
Yes.
Again.
Okay, and I see that Aaron Zander is with us as well. Hi, Aaron, can you do a quick sound check with us? I haven't called to order yet.
Yep, thank you, and apologies for the delay.
Okay, we're all here. Okay, so I will officially call our special meeting to order. It's 12:02 Monday, November 24th. Please note that Directors Sand, Fadness, and myself are here in Houston, and Directors Zander and Darling are joining virtually. I will go ahead and read our mission and vision statement. At Decorah Community School District, we embrace student learning and well-being as our fundamental purpose. We will, in partnership with our students, families, and community, make the world a better place. The mission of the Decorah Community School District is learning, thriving, creating our legacy. The vision of the Decorah Community School District is Decorah Community School District will be a collaborative, innovative, learning-centered organization empowering students to embrace their personal strengths and create their future. We have a short agenda for today, but I'll pause for a motion to approve our agenda.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The first item on our agenda is approval of book donations to the library, and you can see an attached list.
I'll make a motion that we approve the book donations as listed.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Just thank the donors.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And next is approval of resolution directing the advertisement for sale, approving electronic bidding procedures, and approving the official statement. This is around opening for bids on the sale of bonds to support our school project in the amount of $10 million. And there, this was tabled from our meeting a week ago, last Monday. And I know that since last Monday, a lot of conversations have been had, thoughtfully considering future solutions to get our project approved. And then also thinking about those solutions in consideration of our construction timeline. And you know, I personally feel like it will be possible. I know that our project is yet to be approved by City Council, but I feel like we're working in the right spaces to find solutions soon in a positive way. And I'm confident that construction will begin on this project in 2026. And I want to invite other board members on there. How they're feeling today after our robust conversation Monday night. And we have Travis Squires is with us today to address questions as well.
I think my big reservation from a week ago was about, I'm going to use the word perception and how it might play coming directly after the city council meeting. Having heard directly from more than one member of the city council, I think they understand what's going on and they don't view it in a negative light. And so I don't have any reservations today about this.
I had those same reservations at our board meeting the other night, and I agree with what Aaron just said. I think that this is a good time for us to do this and for us to get this done. And this calendar year is what we need to do.
Yeah, for all the reasons that Travis outlined to us in that late night meeting, which we certainly appreciate his willingness to participate in. I think he explained it very, very well and resolved any concerns that I had, so.
And I might suggest we do have Travis on. If Travis would just give us a 60-second summary of what we're approving today, like how this fits in with what will happen next week.
Yeah, and in addition, what I understood last week, Travis, was that by moving forward with this now, there's maximum return on investment for taxpayers. Did I hear you correctly last Monday?
Yeah, I will take a quick 60 seconds here, so I'll talk fast. So what you're doing today is approving advertisement for the bid. So in Iowa bidding procedures, we have to do a notice of sale. So this sets the notice of sale in motion and allows you to sell bonds. Given the paper publication on Friday, the earliest the bond sale could be would be the 2nd, which is when it's scheduled. Additionally, with the financing plan, you're able to maximize your investment income on your bond proceeds, and then take advantage of the tax advantage status of bank qualified debt, which opens up a little bit more of an investor base with some tax advantage bonds. And then additionally, I did want to report the district did receive a AA3 bond rating from Moody's, which was a really good result for your district. So really pleased with where things were heading there. So I think I kept it right under 60, Tim.
Very good. I appreciate your brevity. I know you were on the phone with us like almost an hour last Monday, so I appreciate you getting on the phone with us again today and doing that quick summary. And the Moody's rating was the last thing on my mental checklist of things to hit, so we were pleased to get the AA3 rating.
Could either one of you just explain a little bit about how what they would look at in our finances to give us that high rating?
Yeah. So, real quickly on that, there's a multi-page report that goes into a little bit more on their criteria of how they get where they're at. And what I would say is that, I don't know the right percentage, but probably 80% of your rating is of what I'll call kind of baked into demographics, wealth levels, things that are more kind of outside of your control. I think the thing that they noted was, stable financials, really just kind of being on top of looking at 5-year forecasting and, how you can manage your cash balances. One of the key metrics that they do look at is your fund balance number as a proxy to how the district manages different criteria that come into your budget. And so they use that as kind of the end all be all of how you manage your budget and manage your district finances. I mean, it's not everything, but it is a large driver of that. So, things that we talked about, proactive adjustments of expenditures when you had, enrollment declines, to kind of plan for that, willingness of the board to take on cash reserve levies and manage through that to keep your cash balances in a healthy position, relative to other, what I'll say, credits within your rating level. So, all of those things were positive things that they noted. But then again, also noting, a pretty significant increase in leverage with the project, and that's always kind of one time, right? You had almost gotten most of your debt paid off. So adding the new project does increase your leverage, which is a negative rating aspect, but it's also offset by the fact that you've done a really good job managing finances over the last few years. Is that fair, Tim? I needed more than 60 seconds for that one, but tried to keep it pretty brief.
I mean, everything weighs into, I would add, SSA and declining enrollment don't help the district, but as good a rating as we were gonna get. I think we got it. I don't remember what, I was back in Central City, but I just remember, we would have really been thrilled to get a AA3 rating.
Mhm.
So. But challenging time.
Yeah, a lot of districts fall in the category just below where you're at. So there are a decent number of districts that are in your rating category, but the majority of them are in the notch below. At probably the other rating agency, which is S&P, they'd hold an A+, which is equivalent to an A1 with Moody's, which is a notch lower than where you're at a AA3. So there's like 3 notches within each category, A and AA. You're at the lowest level of AA, but really good spot to be for your district ahead of the bond sale.
That sounds very positive.
Yeah, nice affirmation for the management that's been done over the last few years.
Absolutely. Do we need to pass each one of these?
It's one item, so I think you could just make a motion as presented for approval.
Ron, make that motion.
To read the bold that's on page 3 in the middle.
We've documented, do you want to hand that to Ron then, please?
Guess I'll do the motion.
Yeah, we love it if you.
Okay, so this middle,
Yes.
I make a motion that we direct the advertisement for sale of not to exceed $10 million in general obligation school bonds, series 2025, approving electronic bidding procedures and approving the official statement.
I will second that.
And we do a roll call.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any further discussion before we move to roll call? Okay, hearing none, we'll move to roll call.
Aaron,
Aye.
Carol,
Aye.
Cindy,
Aye.
Ron,
Aye.
Brad,
Aye.
adopted and approved.
Motion carries. And that brings us to the end of our agenda. Thank you, Travis, and thank you, board directors, for your time. Our meeting is adjourned.
Yep, we will see you all next Tuesday at noon for a special meeting, and hopefully have good results. If there's any other questions that come up, just let us know.
Okay, thanks, Travis.